This analysis of Gladiator II explores how Ridley Scott's latest film is deeply embedded in the cultural and political anxieties of 2024, particularly regarding the decline of American global influence and the moral rot at the heart of contemporary society. The film, while offering spectacular violence and action, feels more like a commentary on the state of the world than a traditional continuation of the original Gladiator. Scott's filmmaking has always been influenced by the broader political and cultural moments in which his films are made. The first Gladiator arrived at a time when America was firmly at the height of its global power, with a narrative centered on a once great empire corrupted by a single bad emperor. In contrast, Gladiator II is steeped in the themes of decay and moral dissolution. The Rome depicted in the sequel is no longer a shining beacon of civilization but a corrupt, crumbling empire, a symbol of the Western world's current fears about its own future. The plot of Gladiator II mirrors these concerns. The protagonist, a humble farmer, is pulled into the empire's decaying heart after the destruction of his homeland. This Rome is depicted as decadent and morally bankrupt, with the ruling class portrayed as detached, indulgent, and effeminate. The speech delivered by Denzel Washington's character about thymos, a Greek concept of spiritedness and the desire for recognition, feels almost like a manifesto for the dispossessed, with a call to topple the rotting empire. This echoes contemporary fears of societal collapse and the political rhetoric that has become prominent in the Trump era, where calls for draining the swamp and restoring lost greatness are ubiquitous, yet the solutions proposed remain unclear. This moral reversal from the first film is striking. In Gladiator, Rome was still seen as a city with a great history, a noble idea corrupted by bad leadership. In Gladiator II, Rome's very essence is irredeemably corrupted, its moral rot now so ingrained that the possibility of redemption seems impossible. The film's insistence that there is no other Rome and the dream of its greatness is an old man's fantasy suggests a grim fatalism. Once an empire has fallen, there is no return to glory. Scott's choice to portray this collapse may not just be a critique of ancient Rome, but a reflection of America's current cultural and political moment. The comparison between the two, Rome's decadent, overextended empire and America's internal divisions and external failures, is deliberate. Both empires struggle with excess, moral decay, and a loss of purpose. The film's dark, pessimistic tone feels like a commentary on America's own struggles with division, inequality, and the consequences of prolonged foreign interventions. At its heart, Gladiator II is less about redemption and more about the inevitability of decline. The protagonist may act as an outsider hero bent on changing the system, but in the end, the film suggests that even the hero cannot fix what is broken. Rome, like the modern world, is beyond repair. The political overtones in the film are impossible to ignore, making it more than just a spectacle of blood and violence. It is a meditation on the collapse of empires and the uncertain future that follows. In conclusion, Gladiator II offers a stark portrayal of a world grappling with the consequences of its own decline. By reflecting the cultural and political anxieties of its time, the film resonates with audiences who are increasingly aware of the fragility of global power and the moral decay at the heart of once great civilizations. Scott's film, while an epic of spectacle, is also a profound meditation on the end of empire, whether in ancient Rome or in contemporary America.